Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm Gopnik, play for Team ACE, and I've been getting a lot of questions recently from people around the ISL and people who watch the ISL and things like that. I've been gonna get a lot of questions about how I edit and put together my videos. So today's gonna be a little bit of a tutorial to show you how to do things and the way that I do them. So the apps that I use are called Photoshop Express. They're called Power Director. And I also use YouTube Studio and YouTube. So those are the four apps you're going to be using for today's tutorial. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started in this little montage that I've put together. So this is the latest clips that I've used. So as you can see, there's an audio track, there's a text track, and then there's a video track. And as you can see, I'm just slowly moving it around. So if you want to know how to trim audio, it's very simple. You click on it till you see the trim option, and then you can trim it from the front down. And then you can make it back extend. Things like that. So let's play it here. See, you play it there, and then if you trim it down, and then you tap away from it, it works like that. So very, very simple, very, very simple stuff. So if you want to, like, say, split an audio cue and split it up into different parts, let's say you want to do that. So let's go ahead and tap on it right there, and then let's hit the little pencil button in the bottom left, and then you're going to want to use, and if you want to adjust the volume, use the volume button. If you want to duplicate the audio clip, you would hit that duplicate button. But today we're going to be, I'm going to go ahead and show you what the split does. So splitting cuts the audio into a piece. So you can see how if I play it like this, and it's one separate piece of audio. But if I find where it's clipped at, and then say I move it like this, if you tap and hold down on the audio clip that you wish to move away, you can see that the audio stops. And then if you hit that undo button, like say you split something that you didn't want to do, you would just hit that undo button twice, and then it's back to one audio clip. So that's how you do audio. Let me show you how to insert text into your video. So let's go ahead and go to a Hereford clip here that I got a couple of days ago. So let's go ahead and, there's several different kinds of text that you can use. You can use the assembly line. So let's say, it's right here. You say tap to edit, and then you can just type whatever you want. So for now, we're just going to use, Ace is awesome right here. And then if we extend it enough, we should be able to see the little text animation that comes up for that particular text box. And wonderful. Now we're going to see the injured there on Cade, and now it's going to go off screen just like that. So after we pause that, we're going to hit that undo button. We're going to hit it again to get rid of the text. And if you want to insert just normal text on a normal clip, say like this Valkyrie clip that I got here, you're going to want to press that button again, the little one with the papers on top of it. Then you're going to want to go to Cyberlink default, and then you tap on that, and then you say you want to do the same thing again, double tap it to edit, and then put whatever you want in there, and then it will just show up as default text. Just wonderful. Now let's go ahead and change that. So a lot of people have also been asking me how you trim videos. You do it the same way you trim audio. So let's say that I want to cut down the beginning of this bandit clip. Well, then I would just move that a little bit, and now it's trimmed down into the beginning. And if I don't like the way that I've done it, I can just hit that undo button, and then it sets it back. So let's say you want to add some more clips. Let's say you want to add something that you got a couple of days after you finished editing, something that you want to go ahead and tack on real fast. So you want to go to, so for clips that you've downloaded from Xbox app, like I do, so the way that my actual setup works is I get these clips on Xbox, and I upload them to Xbox Live Cloud, and then I download them from the Xbox app onto my phone, and then I press this little film note button in the left there, and then I just, go to DCIM, and then I click whatever I want to see. So let's say that I wanted to add that clip and find a specific moment in it. So let's say I want to do that. So say here's the beginning of the clip, but I'm spectating somebody. This means I'm already dead, so I don't really want to do this. Now here's a quick trick. So you see, so instead of doing, this for eternity, just trimming until you can't see anymore, just doing that. What I like to do is something very simple. What I like to do is I like to just scroll, past all the stuff that I don't like to see. And I'm looking for a specific peak that I made here as playing as Rook, and I think that this is it. Yep, there it is. So I'm going to go to a little bit before it, and then I'm going to tap on it, tap that little pencil button. Now you see there's a lot more options for video. I'll get into those in a second. But for now, we're going to use the split option, and then we're going to go back to the beginning of the clip. That way it doesn't throw you off. Hit the delete button right above the pencil, and now the clip starts at the beginning where I wanted it to. Just wonderful. Now let's hit that undo button a couple of times. And so now let's show you some options for editing the actual clips in and of themselves. So let's say that I want this this Kavera drop shot clip here. Let's say that I want this clip here. Let's say that I want to adjust the volume of it, or adjust the speed of it. So if you use that little meter on the top right, you can make it go faster. And then you can make it slow down. But it really just depends on what you want to do. And I could send you all of these examples, but it wouldn't be fun if I didn't let you figure it out for yourself. Now, you can also do effects on them. You can have this one where the colors are inverted. You can have, delay. You have certain filters like these. I use these a lot for my memes episodes. One of my favorite things that I like to do with my memes episodes is, I'm going to go ahead and switch that back to no effect because that's really going to get to me. And then one of my favorite things I like to do for my memes episodes is I like to use the pan and zoom effect. So I go to click on custom motion, and then you see there's a start position, then you zoom on whatever you want, and then there's an end position, and then it will zoom even more. And now if we edit this, if we edit it correctly, it should now zoom right on Kavera's face as she gets shot. So that is very interesting. So that put that effect back on there. Obviously, we want to change that because remember the undo little concept there can be very confusing. But I hope I didn't go too fast for anybody. Obviously, you can crop video. Pretty simple in and of itself. I never use this feature. I always recorded at the right resolution because Xbox is good like that. But if you have issues, say you're on PS4, say you're on PC, and you want to edit on your phone, this is the best way that I've found to be able to do it. I've been doing this for 4 years. Since 2016, this is the best way that I've found to be able to do it. And you can also duplicate said, clips. Let's say that I wanted it to play twice, but in like an instant replay fashion. There it is. But now I can just hit that back button, and it's like it never happened. So that's pretty much it for the video clip editing part. That's how you do it. You can rotate it 90 degrees if you want to. You can also put it through certain filters. I really don't like to mess around with these in montage videos. I sometimes use them for my memes episodes, but it's very unlikely that I get to use them. So I've shown you how to use text. I've shown you how to trim and cut audio. I've shown you how to trim and cut video. And maybe one day I'll do a long-term episode of me just editing and putting together another montage or a memes episode to see, just what goes on behind the scenes in what goes on behind the scenes behind the Athletic Optics channel. So I hope you all enjoyed this small little tutorial I did. I hope this helped everyone out that I was intending this for. And I will catch you guys in the next montage. See ya.